Hey guys, it's your boy Beanie Hat here with another video. I'm just gonna cover some of the basics of Gorilla Tag in case you're not that good. I'm not that great at Gorilla Tag myself, but I do think that these are definitely gonna help you. And please, if this video helps you, leave a comment, a like, and even notifications or subscribe if you really like the video. Anyway, let's get into it. So, first thing you're gonna need to know is if you're not that fast at running and you're still doing this, bouncing higher, just not doing like really, much. You're just bouncing really high, you're not going that fast, like you're like bouncing up like that, you know. Anyway, if you're still doing that, then this video is most definitely for you. Well, at least the first like half of it. Anyway, basically, what does that sound? Anyway, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand up like this, so like your body's off the ground. See that? Anyways, once you're off the ground, just feel what it feels like to stand on one arm. If you're not natural with that, it's fine. Just know what it feels like. Get used to it, because usually you can't stand on one arm, and it took me a bit to be like, wait, wait, right? I can stand on an arm. Anyway, basically, when you're doing that, you're gonna want to like start off with this. So you're just gonna start off with like never let your torso touch the ground. Just like you can practice while still jumping like that a bit, still jumping high. But as you go on, just go at the same speed, but go a little lower. Like, don't jump as high. And then once you're good at it, you can just kind of glide like this, and you can slowly speed up, as you get better and better. I'm not going my full speed right now, but yeah. Anyway, those are just some helpful that's just a helpful like thing for when you're running. So other techniques are this. Another technique is like funny running. It's not that reliable unless you're going up like a hill or something like that, where you just kind of make your arms go like that around each other. See? Anyway, another way is instead you can like tilt your head, place one arm here and one arm here, and just kind of do that. Or like any other technique you figure out to run. I like this one the most though, because I feel like it gives me the most diversity, and I can, jump a lot more easy. So like say I'm running, jump like that, Anyway, there's Doug the Bug for you guys. Anyway, that's all I have to say on like running. For ground, you need a good way to get away, because one way or another, you're gonna fall off your walls or branches or trees, and you're not coming back if you don't know how to run. So anyway, here are some of my branching tips. So let's see if any of you guys can get this right in the comments. Maybe if you want to, you can text it. You can do it in the comments. Do it right now. Like what do you think I did wrong? So just put it in the comments right now. What do you think I just did wrong? There's probably gonna be like a dozen things that are totally different that I'm like, wait a minute, I did do that wrong. Anyway, point is, I landed on two arms. Don't do that, guys. It usually makes it harder, because then you'll mean to land on this one, or you don't know which one you're gonna land on. It's 50-50 odds. So it's like you'll land on it, but you land on the wrong one, and it flinches at just the wrong time, and you fall off. Anyway, land on one arm, guys. It's much more simple. Okay. After that running tip, you should be a little more, it should come a little more naturally to you to land on one arm. Anyway, that's one of the tips. So let's get into the real stuff. So when you're doing it, obviously, when you come up to a tip like this, don't jump straight on. You're probably going to hit it. It's going to be a little harder to land on a really small gap. So when you come up to something like that, go up a little more. Okay? So not like that was a really bad example. Go up a little bit more. So you go over it onto here, and you can just keep jumping like usual. Right? And obviously, for branching, you're going to want really nifty routes. So you're not just going to want your route to be this. Because that's very straightforward. You're just pretty much going in a line. Instead, you want it to be more like, oh my god, I fell on my own freaking route. Sorry, guys. Anyway, yes, that was freaking. Please don't cancel me. Anyway, yeah, you're gonna want your routes to be like a lot of left, rights, up, downs. Not expecting it. And you can even go to the same branch you were at if they're all really good. Then, if they're all like decent and they're fast enough to kind of keep up with you, you can go back to the same branch. If they're not very good, you can probably bet that they're still at that other branch. But then in that case, you shouldn't have to resort to branching. You could just probably camp at some random spot. Anyway, when you're... Also, don't take, like land on one arm to heart, like, all that much. Because definitely, do use your other arm. Okay? Do use your other arm. Do definitely land on one arm. But if, say you're, like, going off course like this, you can use one arm to, like, boost you up a little. Use the other one to, like, pivot and stuff. Like that. Anyway, obviously, don't, like... So, say you're... So, hold up. Let me find a good spot. So, say that you want to jump to that branch, right? Jumping from this one. So, you're obviously going to jump off with one arm, leave the other one. But say you go off track. Just use that arm to hit the tree. Don't just disregard your other arm when jumping. Definitely do use it to change course instead of just going like this. Because I've seen people do this. It's like, wait, what do I do? And you just fall. Because, like, you're ready with your other arm. Then you're like, no. And you just fall off. I've literally seen people do that. Instead, use your other arm to definitely do hit off the tree. Okay? As much as you need to. Doesn't matter. Just don't fall. So that's definitely going to take some practice. But once you're good at it, once you get your routes down, you're pretty much chilling. So, those are just some tips I wanted to give you. And again, I just wanted to say, if this video didn't help you, please don't don't subscribe, don't anything. But if it did help you a little bit, even just a little bit, please, just like, what am I saying? Consider liking and subscribing. No, that's too like commercially. I'll be right back. Please consider liking and subscribing if this